My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25. She had a heart attack.
One of the best things that Donald Trump did when he widened the tent was bring in Bobby Kennedy, a guy whose last name was synonymous with the Democrat Party, who years ago I told him would not be a Democrat by the end of his campaign, who is now running HHS. And one of the things that MAHA, Make America Healthy Again, has done is they have launched realfood.gov, and here's the Super Bowl ad. You probably saw it with Mike Tyson promoting Whole Foods. It took Mike Tyson, a man who has been punched in the head more than anyone you know, to tell you to stop eating crap.
My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25. She had a heart attack. I was so fat and nasty. I would eat anything. I was like 345 pounds, a quart of ice cream every hour. I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to kill myself. We're the most powerful country in the world, and we have the most obese, fudgy people. Something has to be done about processed food in this country.
Yeah, it's not controversial, guys. Eat whole foods, eat real meat, eat steak, eat real chicken, eat eggs, eat fresh vegetables, have an apple. Somebody said if you eat one a day, something about a doctor ain't gonna show up. Like, try some of that. Now, ironically, that ad, which was quite good, and there's just something kind of great about Tyson post his entire boxing career and everything, but ironically, how many other ads, maybe we can Google this, how many ads were there for GLP-1 medications? I mean, it was crazy, the amount of ads for Ozempic and Zempopic and Stop Fat-Assic and all the is just endless. But how about, and I'm not saying there's no place for those things, right? For people who have tried everything else. But imagine if you just took a little more responsibility for yourself, stopped eating the processed foods, took a walk in the morning, got a little bit more sun, like did some of those things, you might start feeling better. Like that's what I've done over the last couple of years. I'm not bragging or anything else. Like I just took a little more responsibility, started eating a little bit differently, working out a little bit differently, and you can get control of your life and you don't need to drug yourself on stuff that likely in years from now, for all the ads for Ozempic and everything else that they showed on the Super Bowl this year, 5 years from now, they'll be telling you, oh, now you have to take something else because Ozempic did destroy your bone density and blah, blah, blah. There were 4 ads for other weight loss drugs during the Super Bowl. Think about that. In a world where every missed call is lost revenue, small business owners face an impossible choice. Answer every ring no matter what, or risk losing customers they'll never hear from again. Hiring a full-time receptionist isn't realistic for most businesses, but letting calls go unanswered isn't an option either. That's why today's video is sponsored by Nextiva's Expert. Nextiva's Expert is an AI receptionist that answers every call on the first ring, even if the business owner is in a meeting, on a job, or unavailable. It can handle multiple calls at the same time, book appointments directly into a calendar, respond to texts, and transfer calls with a full summary when human follow-up is needed. Customers get fast, professional responses, and no lead slips through the cracks. Expert can even place outbound calls and texts to confirm appointments or follow-up, and every conversation is recorded and transcribed for review. Setup takes just minutes, and the voice and messaging can be fully customized so it sounds natural, not robotic. Right now, when you go try expert.ai/Rubin, you get free professional setup and a free business phone line and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Never miss a call or lose a lead. Here is Bobby Kennedy talking about how that Mike Tyson ad came together.
The whole ad was shot and the whole thing was conceived over about a 3-day period. And they gave him a script. The script was not working, and he just started talking. And it's an extraordinary, powerful ad. I think it's the most important ad in Super Bowl history because it's a crisis, Peter, that's existential for us now. 77% of our kids cannot qualify for military service. The obesity is off the chart. 38% of American teens are diabetic or pre-diabetic.
How cool is it that Bobby left the Democrat Party? It was not easy for him to do. First, then was running as an independent, ultimately realized, boy, I could be a part of this MAGA thing. He brought the MAGA and MAHA thing together. Actually, one of my most enjoyable moments of the last couple of years was going to the, what did they call it? Was it the Restore the Republic rally? The Restore the Republic rally, Rescue the Republic rally in DC. And it was me, and it was Bobby Kennedy, and Russell Brand, and Jordan Peterson, and Brett Weinstein, and a few others. And it was the first moment that the MAHA and MAGA thing came together. And to see all those flags, all of these people, all of the MAHA people, they were all these like They were like 60s hippie Democrats who then were standing with the MAGA people. It was so awesome to see. And it was absolutely something that led to Trump winning the election and everything else. And what Bobby has talked about here is this is his life's mission. You know, they hate him now. They hate this guy. It's absolutely insane. This guy who's looking at why are we injecting our kids with all of this stuff? Why are we giving them all of these foods that are terrible? Why do we have quite literally poisons in our cereals that they don't allow for children's cereals in Europe? And they hate him for that